Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for you to see what is in store for today, but before we do that, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe to my channel before you leave, and let's get started. So it's like a Halloween video. Got my skull shirt on. Oh yeah. So today I'm going to be using some Halloween makeup. Some of it's just from the dollar store and like Dollar General, and some of it is from Wet n Wild. So I'm really excited about that. It's their Fantasy Makers line. It's basically like Halloween makeup from them. So yeah. So I'm going to show you a few things that I got that I'm going to use today, and some of the stuff I'm not going to use today. So they'll either be in future videos or something like that. So you could probably noticing, looking side to side, you're like, what the heck is going on? So half of my face has foundation on it. I want to explain that first. This half has foundation and this half doesn't. So some of the stuff I'm trying, I want to see if it lays on top of foundation, to see for you guys if, you know, you were going to go out on the Halloween night and like actually dress up, or if you had a Halloween party to go to that you wanted to dress up for and use some like Halloween makeup. I wanted to see if you could wear foundation with it, it would move the product around, what it would look like, basically bare and with foundation on, just to see for you guys. So the first two things that I'm going to show you guys are these lashes. They're crazy. They were $2 at the Dollar General, and I'm going to use one on each eye, so that's going to be crazy. I also saw some, I think from Eylure or Ardell, I don't remember which brand it was, but they were at Meijer, and there was like spider webs and all this crazy stuff, and they were like between $3.99 I think and $5.99. I just didn't pick any up because I had already gotten these, but there was like, they literally looked like spider webs and it was crazy. So if you guys want to check those out, you can. I don't have them, but those are the ones that I got that I thought would be fun to work with. So next I have the most interesting thing of this video, I think at least. It's the Wet n Wild Color Icon Shade Shift Blush. It's the Zombie Blush. So apparently this is a blush. As you see on the screen, it looks like it's black, but apparently it's supposed to like shade shift and turn into a blush. So this will be very interesting to try out. From Wet n Wild, I have these Wet n Wild paint pots. So I have white and black. Basically, they're like cream that you can put on your face. I have these magic crown, however you say them, from Dollar General. They're just like your typical Halloween makeup crayons. So the lashes came with glue. I just wanted to mention that also, but you can use your own glue if you'd like. So I also got these Wet n Wild colored mascara, Color Blast, and I bought all the colors. So I opened it, I like pre-opened everything just so I wouldn't have to sit here and open everything after I explained it. So I got the shade Cobalt Blue, Seafoam Green, Purple Violet, and Pale Pink. Fancy. So I'm going to try all those out for you. I have a top lash and a lower lash. So what I'm going to do is use one on the top lash, one on the lower lash, one on the top lash, one on the lower lash, and use all four colors and see what they look like and see how they perform. So with my Wet n Wild haul that I did, I also got this Wet n Wild Lash Renegade Mascara in shade Amethyst. So this is something that I'm not going to be using in the video, but it's like a purple mascara. It's just like a normal mascara. It's not part of their like Fantasy Makers line. But I thought it'd be cool to have a purple mascara, but then I realized, oh yeah, you just bought the purple mascara here, so I don't want to open two purple mascaras. I'd rather use that one for now and then maybe try out this one later. So the last thing that I'm actually going to use in this video is this stencil pack from Wet n Wild. I have a bunch of different ones I was going to show you. This one is the Intergalactic Unicorn. I already cut out the pieces as you see, but that's what that looks like. Basically, these are like sticker stencils that you can like stick to your face. Use whatever you want, eyeshadow or whatever, to make the stamp and then pull it off and you'll have like a little heart or star or whatever it is. I also got, so that's the one I'm using in this video, but the ones that I'm not going to use in this video that I also have, I'm actually going to be doing a dedicated video with this one. This one's called Vine Vixen. So it's like little like fall leaves and things like that. I'm actually going to use this in a fall makeup tutorial video, so I hope you're excited about that. I also have Quirky Jester, Unicorn Queen, and Catwalk Zombie. So I also have these cute little sparkly stickers that have like Day of the Dead kind of symbols. I was thinking about using this in a tutorial in the future. Not exactly going to explain myself fully, but I am going to be using these in a future video, so stay tuned for that. And if you wanted to know a couple of black lipsticks, because I have black lipstick on and I figured it would be good for the video that I'm going to do with all this Halloween makeup. I have the Megalass Liquid Catsuit matte lipstick in shade Widow's Peak. It's like a pure black shade. This is what I'm wearing right now. And then another good option is this Hard Candy Diamond Black lipstick. And I'm pretty sure Jeffree Star Cosmetics makes a liquid lip that is pure black and it's in the shade Weirdo. I don't have that, but just as another option. Alright, so I'm sure the elephant in the room was a shape-shifting blush called Zombie Blush. So that's what I'm going to use first. I have not opened this. I haven't done anything, so I have no idea what's going on. I saw Trend Mood posted like a swatch of it and everybody was like freaking out. So that's what it looks like. If you turn it like that, it kind of looks red, but then as you turn it like this, it looks like green sparkly. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. I really have no idea, but this is supposed to be a blush. So I'm just going to go like that and do a little bit of a swatch for you guys. So I did the initial swatch and then I kind of moved it over just so you guys could see. So that's not actually patchy. That's just me going like this with it and trying to make it a bigger swatch. So that's what it looks like. So at some angles it looks kind of red. At some angles it looks kind of like greenish, zombie, glittery. So this will be interesting. I don't know, that's just a swatch. That's not actually with a brush on my face. So maybe it'll look different. I don't know, we'll see. The moment we've all been waiting for. Let's dip in a couple times and see what happens. I don't know if I dipped in enough, but we'll see. So I can kind of see it on there. Like whenever I turn enough, I can see like the shimmer and it does kind of look like red on the cheeks. That's so... What? What? Does this actually work? No. You're kidding. It's actually like kind of red on the cheeks. What is going on? That's crazy. And like if you turn so much, you can actually see the shimmery green. But if you're kind of like looking straight on like this, it does look red. What? Girl, this is crazy. I'm gonna dip in a little bit more. What the heck? This is crazy. It really looks red. So I don't know if this is like an everyday use blush, but my brush doesn't look any different, doesn't look green, didn't go crazy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to play with that more, but the fact that it actually kind of looks like a blush is kind of cool. I'll definitely keep using it and let you guys know my final thoughts, but first impressions, I'm actually impressed that it actually kind of turned red like a blush. Wasn't expecting that from something that looks like this. Way to go, Wet n Wild. Now I'm a zombie. Just kidding. So I'm gonna start with purple. So this is what the applicator looks like. I didn't curl my lashes or anything like that. I'm just going straight in. So I definitely feel like it added volume to my lashes. But this purple isn't as intense as I thought it would be, color-wise. So I'm actually gonna let it sit for a second and put on a second coat in a minute. So we're gonna let this dry, and now I'm gonna go in with the pink on the lower lash line. So the pink is definitely way more intense, as you guys can see. But I like that it does like actually volumize your lashes. So now I'm gonna go in with the second coat of purple and see what that does. Better. So I would definitely suggest going in with 2 coats with these so that you can actually see the color better. So here's cobalt blue 1 coat. I feel like it'll probably need a second coat to show up a little bit more. And now I'm gonna go in with seafoam green. I'm gonna do another coat of the blue. So my suggestion, if you do end up purchasing any of these, is that if you get the blue or the purple, you would have to put 2 layers to actually be able to see the intensity of the color. If you just wanted like a subtle pop of blue or purple on your lashes, then you could just go in with 1 coat. But if you actually really want to see the color, you should definitely go with 2 coats. But with the like seafoam green and the pink one, I don't think you would need 2 layers because they show up really well. And I really like that. I feel like it like lengthens and volumizes your lashes, so that's really nice that it's not just a color and your lashes are still stick straight or whatever problem you have with your lashes if they're not like curly. Like mine kind of just like, mine curl up a little bit, but they kind of stick out straight. So it's nice that this actually gives you like some volume. So now I'm gonna go in with the paint pots. Dip my finger in here. It's just basically like a cream. And I'm gonna do one on the other finger too. And I'm gonna put some on my face where there's no foundation, and then I'm gonna put some on my face where there is, just to see if it moves your foundation around so that you know whether or not to use a base under it. So I don't really have a design or anything in mind. So we could just do like a little stripe like right here. So it's actually pretty pigmented. And it seems like it fills in my pores pretty well. It's not down here like where I haven't really put much, but where it actually is, it seems to fill it in pretty well. If you wanted to do it like this, you could wear like a pore filling primer if you wanted to, if you have accentuated pores, or you could just wear a primer to keep it on longer and then use like a white or black eyeshadow or green or blue or whatever colors that I'm about to use on my face crayon wise. And you could use an eyeshadow that's like the same color to set it to make it stay longer. So that's what it looks like on the side with no foundation, and here's it on the side with foundation. So it doesn't seem to move the foundation around, but it does seem less intense. Like you see how this side looks like super pigmented and intense, and this side's a little more subtle. So just be aware of that. I'm going to do the exact same thing where I just go in on my fingers. It's the same as the white one where it looks more pigmented on this side versus this side. And also it doesn't move the foundation around. I know I look crazy right now, but I'm just trying to show you guys the products. So now I have the crayons, and with any Halloween makeup, whether it be from a brand that you actually recognize like Wet n Wild, or whether it be just the dollar makeup from wherever, you always want to make sure that you read the directions on the back, because if you look at this, it's like it may cause irritation. Some people, you know, are allergic to it or have allergic reactions, so make sure that you put it on your skin prior to actually doing whatever activity you're gonna do. So you always want to make sure, like, I have really sensitive skin, so me especially having sensitive skin, sometimes I have to try out products. Like, I'll always let you guys know if I try something out before I try it. But I did put a little bit of these on my face just to check to make sure that, you know, they wouldn't irritate my skin. So what I normally do with a new product, if I've never tried it before, or if it's something like that where it says some kind of, so you may have allergic reaction or whatever on it, especially if it's like, you know, Halloween makeup, but normal makeup even sometimes, I like to test it out by putting a little bit on my cheek and a little bit like somewhere on my arm and seeing if it burns or hurts, or if I have, you know, bumps start happening, or, you know, redness occurs, whatever. And then I'll know whether or not to use the product or not. But if I ever do that with something, I'll definitely let you guys know. But yeah, with these, I did end up putting like a line on my cheek just to test them out to see if they'd irritate my skin, and they did not. So with these, I'm actually going to use these stencils that I got. And what I was going to do was show you guys how to use them. So basically I just cut out my little section from the stencil, and like I said, it's like a sticker. So I wanted to do one on each side, one on the foundation side, one on the non-foundation side, to show you guys if these crayons work on top of foundation and see how that goes. So I peeled it off. And I don't really have anything on the forehead, so that's probably where we're gonna go. So there's 5 colors, and I have 4 stars, so I'll just use one of the colors that I don't use somewhere else, just to show you guys, but I'll use one color on each star if I can. Start off with the blue crayon. And I'm going to assume they're all going to perform the same. If I put the blue on the foundation side, I feel like the other colors would perform the same because they're pretty much made with the same things. They're just different colors. So putting it on the foundation side to see if it moves around or anything. So now I'm going to go in with the yellow, with the red one on the non-foundation side, and white. So now for the big reveal, if they did their job or not. Cute little stars. Okay, so be warned, the sticker takes off your foundation, so just letting you guys know that first off. So be aware of that. But as far as the color goes and the star shapes, I think the stencils did a pretty good job with the crayons, so yeah. I didn't use the black crayon. I figured I'd draw a little spider on my face, maybe right here. Boom. So I did do the spider in a spot where it was like half foundation, half not, and it seems to perform okay on the foundation side and the non-foundation side, so drawing with it or using the stencils with it seemed okay. The stencil did take off my foundation up here, so you would have to touch that up a little bit. And the spider would be a good little thing. You could put like a little spider on your cheek if you wanted to, or a couple little stars on your cheek if you wanted to, if you wanted to wear a little bit of Halloween makeup to work and not have it be like so intense and crazy that, you know, they're like, yeah, we probably don't want you doing that here, because some companies are like that where they don't really like you to like dress up or do too crazy intense Halloween type of things. So if you wanted to draw like maybe a little spider on your face, or maybe you even use these little star stencils and just do a couple like maybe down your eye right here, that might be cute. So there's actually sticky on them right now to hold them onto the thing, so I'm actually not going to mess with lash glue right now, but if you were actually going out and doing something for Halloween, you'd definitely want to use lash glue, but I'm just going to use the sticky that's already on here that just keeps the lashes stuck to here. Normally you'd want to kind of probably peel that off, but for now I'm actually just going to use that to apply the lashes. So or you could use these as drag lashes. I definitely think that they would be good for that too, because they're very intense. So if you've stuck with me this long, thank you. I know I look crazy. I just wanted to try this stuff out for you. Happy Halloween. I don't know how close it is when this video will actually go up, but yeah, I'm really excited for that, and I'm really excited for the end of the month because the end of October, me and my fiance are getting married, so that's exciting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any video suggestions, please comment them down below. My Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at GlamGirlGray, and make sure you check the description box for more information about the video. See you next time.